Hey there, welcome back to another Tranquil Thursday. This time, actually recorded on a Thursday. I'm ready to relax. And hopefully my pets are more relaxed this time around. My goodness, there was so much interference and I got jump scared by a plant. Oh, that's trash. There we go. I can't believe I missed that the first time. Anyway, we didn't unlock anything new while we were out. Let's just do another quest. My ex-roommate's mess broke me. Hi, my roommate moved out recently. My brother will be living here in his place, but the state of the bedroom. I can't let him move in while it looks like that. So could you clean it up? I don't even know where to start. Good luck, Steven Jablonski. Didn't that name come up before? Huh. Small world, I guess. Oh. It's the raccoons. They really are coming for us all. Let's start decluttering the place a little bit. Does this count as trash? I mean, it's letting me throw it away, so... Hello? Okay, there we go. It says there's more trash. Oh. Yeah, it was just about... Well, if the tires are good and they look like that. I'm sorry, I didn't think the trashy looking box was not... Whatever. Clean the tire marks. Crazy thing happened when I started my day. My husband comes and wakes me up because I can't... Well, it's not like I can't wake up to an alarm. I don't know what it is, but like I can carry on a conversation and stuff in my sleep, and coincidentally I can also turn off my alarm when I sleep. Like even if I put my alarm on the opposite side of the room so I have to get up to go get it, I can sleepwalk and turn it off and I would just go like quote unquote back to bed, but I've still been asleep the whole time. Like I won't remember doing it. So if I don't wake up to my alarm, my husband wakes me up. And, you know, it was a lovely morning being woke up by my loving husband, and I got to snuggle with my cats, and it was time to go cook dinner. And while I was cooking dinner, I was moving some produce around because I was making a soup. So I needed to set them aside until I actually had to throw them into the pot. And, I bumped, like, a big knife, like... one that I was using to cut chicken breasts into tiny bite-sized pieces. And I caught it while it was flying without thinking about it, mind you. I don't know why my brain was like, yeah, we need to catch that. But thank God I wasn't hurt. I caught it with my hands, with the palms of my hands facing straight up, and the blade fell perpendicular on my palms. But like, holy shit. What a way to start the day, you know? It's been a very interesting day. I got the rest of the shadows done on the Charmander. It's looking pretty good. I'm so excited to get the highlights on it, though, because that'll really make it shine. Now I'll move on to the wings and the belly, and then it's pretty much done. There's a sale on Humble Bundle, raising money for a charity that offers scholarships in like summer camps for like young girls who are looking to get into game development. And it was like a lot of game development books, including one for C++, which is something I've been interested in learning, but a lot of I kind of need to learn via a book, if that makes any sense. Like I'm an unironic real-life wizard in that I need a book in order to learn how to do something. And so I get on this, or I open up my brand new PDF after donating some money to charity, you know how Humble Bundle is. And it said that you should brush up on your C++, and if you don't learn it, or if you don't know it, you should go ahead and learn it first. And I was like, okay. And it recommended a book. It recommended a useful book that I could that I could get and use. But that book was like $100+. It must have been like an actual like college textbook, because there's no fucking way, right? That it's just that price normally. But I did find like a baby's first C++ book online. But it makes me feel a little silly that I'm going to have to buy another book in order to use a book that I bought. But at least there was one in there that's like, it's for Java, and it looks like it was written for kids, so hopefully I won't fuck it up. There for a while I thought that I was. That like somehow I was fucking up baby's first code in a child's workbook. But no, it's just the code reader I was using was being a little, like, I don't want to say clunky, but like it was... Okay, so to make sure everything was installed and set up right, it had you print, like, oh, this works or something like that. And, you know, I go through the steps and I don't see anything, even though it says it's going fine. But it turns out it was just reading, like, the work folder and everything before it was showing the piece of text I asked it to print. And so I was just really confused. I'm like, I couldn't even get past the introductory setting stuff up before I fucked up. Oh god. It is what it is. It was working, by the way. I was just blind. I didn't want to pick up the watermelon. Each person gets their own fruit bowl. Hi, Steven. Spelled wrong, technically. This Steven spells theirs with a PH. You won't believe what happened. I finally got a chance to live in Japan, so I took it before someone else would. Sorry about the mess. I had to move out in a hurry. And since we'll probably never see each other again, farewell, goodbye, and take care. Jack. P.S. I would text you, but half the time you say you don't get my text. Did you check it with your service provider? I think you should. So I didn't want to risk you being worried I've gone missing or something. Uh-huh. Oh, the light was on. It was just very dim. Aw, poor pot plant. 'Twas killed. You see? Another person who left their house in a hurry. I mean, he said it was just to make sure no one else got the opportunity, but we all know. It was the raccoons that got him. He had to move because of the raccoons. Clean up all this dirt. The sponge was making the colors of the paint. I was like a little confused for a moment. Yep. Hello?
Hi, Steven here, the unfortunate owner of the house you've agreed to clean. So, how are you doing? You're still up for the job, right? Or did the garbage dump in my roommate's room scare you off?
I've seen worse.
Really? Wow. I didn't think that was even possible. The world never stops to amaze me. Usually not in a good way. But to the point, I have one more request. I had a microwave, which disappeared mysteriously some time ago. If you'd find it in his room, could you move it to the kitchen? I have it since I went to college. It would be a pity to lose it now.
No problem.
Thank you so much. I like that model quite a bit. The new ones look weirdly complicated. That's it, I guess. Good luck with the cleaning. I think I'm gonna hang up now. Bye.
Uh-huh. There we go. I mean, that's really close to the bread box. Hold on. That's better. Alright. Let's get back to work in here. Let's clear out trash. There was floating trash there. Aw. All the artwork. That man looked like he was done with everything. Hmm. Oh, alright, well, I'm just gonna... I'll throw that away later. The fucking sound of it bouncing down the stairs, oof. Also, when I was editing the last, part 1, I could hear the sound of my clicking really bad, so I tried to up the game volume, and I have the mic a little farther away from my mouse. I mean, I can't get it too much farther away, but I hope that it isn't as noticeable as the last time. And I apologize. Though I was having a lot of audio issues that day, just in general. From, various creatures making a ruckus. They were a little calmer today. A little bit. Where is the last piece of trash? Says there's 2 more in here. Is it the stop sign? Why does he have a stop sign in here? I don't know. Let's also try to sell some stuff. Maybe that'll clear this mysterious trash out. Well, I can now finish the job. But the job is not over yet. Alright. I am so confused. Where is the trash? Was it under the pillow? Well, that ain't my fault, alright? How's anyone supposed to see that? Scrub, scrub, scrub. I was taking dogs for a walk. They were doing this horrible thing where one would rush forward and the other would suddenly stop, and both their leads would like pull on my poor wrist. Oof. Elvis was just excited, and Miku was just chillin', I suppose. There we go. It's still pretty cold out. We didn't get our full walk in. Because my hands were turning bright red. Loving all the snow, though. They have so much fun playing in the snow. Got some good news today. It's been working so hard that we can afford Elvis's surgery already. So that's a relief. Super happy about that. So soon, we can get that lump off him, and then hopefully, that'll be it. And he can continue his retirement. Which I think he's liking his retirement. Is that blood? Oh. The raccoon got him. He's not even in Japan right now. That letter was set up by the raccoons. Alright. Ugh, I'm kind of hungry. We cooked the soup in like a crock pot. And normally I keep it on a low heat. You know, to keep it hot but not cooking. But earlier when I had gotten lunch, I was like, oh, this is a little cold. So I'll heat it up a bit, and it was way too hot. Nice room. So I didn't get to eat it, I just had a little bit of fruit to eat. Now I'll be waiting a couple hours. It's okay. Show must go on, right? I feel a little silly, right? Because, that was open when I got here. I should just leave that be. I had originally started recording because I was so stressed out about how big that surgery bill was going to be that it kind of motivated me to start this a little earlier than I expected to. And now that, like, because none of these videos are actually published yet, I'm scheduling them out in advance. So if, you know, something happens, like last week where 2 recordings failed, I have time to fix it because YouTube likes consistency. So now, like, I could just delete them all and no one would be the wiser. But, like, I've kind of been having fun doing this, just, like, overall. So I think I'm gonna keep going anyway. Done. That was very helpful. Thank you. Anytime. I sincerely hope it never happens again. I mean, it shouldn't. I've got a postcard from Jack saying he loves it there and is never going back. Oof. Oh. I got a cadence. Did I unlock anything? No. Okay. Oh. Rip plant. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, I turned that on. I thought... I was trying to read the envelope, and then I heard fire. Oh, perks. Cleaning. Even faster cleaning. Hell yeah. Anything else? Nope. Out with the old. Hi. I'm selling my house and I was told that it has to be cleaned first, even the basement. This real estate agent who was a regular in my cafe recommended your services. I probably forgot to take some stuff, so if you find any packed boxes, just leave them there. I'll pick them up at some point. Have a lovely day. Emma Baker. Oof. Sorry, my cat just stabbed me in the thigh. Yeah, someone still needs her nails trimmed this month. Nice. Ooh. Ugh. I'm just imagining the smell. The raccoons got it. Them damn raccoons. I'll just keep it like that for now. Eeh. Nice. Yeah, that went in okay. Oh boy, a trash perk. Yeehaw, the biggest is the best. Even bigger trash bags. I feel like I don't get much use out of the really big trash bags because a lot of the trash I produce tends to be quite heavy. And so if I fit more trash into one bag, it's going to be significantly heavier, but it feels like they don't make those trash bags to fit that much more weight. Or at least I've had issues with them absolutely ripping. And then I have to clean up my driveway with a shovel. To be fair, I'm not really tall enough to lug the whole thing like a trash bag, especially an oversized one. Oh look, vacuuming for beginners. Fantastic. We've unlocked new technology, everyone. And in this game, we pick up leaves instead of cockroaches. Nice. I actually don't produce a whole lot of trash. A lot of the stuff I get, or a lot of stuff that we produce is like, recyclables or compostables. It's mostly just plastics that I don't have much choice in the matter. I wonder if there's gonna be one of those in every level, because I definitely haven't picked one up in every level. This is kind of a cramped cafe. I hope they get bigger space. Huh. This is the second Tranquil Thursday in a row where I'm pretty sure my own hallucinations freaked me the fuck out. I swear, from like the left of my ear, I just heard like a it was awful. I looked in video game and real life like, oh, better safe than sorry, you know what I mean? Epic Demo is finally out. I'm a Tabby. Bring a friend. The Meowing Stones, June 14th at Love's Garage, 9 p.m. Nice. WC. I wonder what that means. Watch it, it means something really silly like women's restroom or something obvious, and I'm just kind of not the brightest. As the hip band Smash Mouth might say, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. The music in this game is so quaint. It's all nice and cozy. I feel especially cozy under a homemade blanket with a kitty on my lap. It's like, this is the way to game, everybody. This is what Tranquil Thursday's all about if my chronic psychosis would let me relax for 5 minutes. It's a pretty common trope, so I'm sure you probably ran into it if you interact with the horror genre at all, but the it was all in your head is just such a boring trope. Especially when you have something like schizophrenia, because it's like, oh, fantastic. I'm either villainized even more for something I didn't ask for, or like, well, it just makes the whole narrative kind of useless, you know? It's like a slightly more rude version of it was just a dream. It's like, ah, well, I'm glad the last 2+ hours of my life, even longer if it's a video game, is for nothing. Let the things be supernatural. It's more fun that way. It's a lot of stuff. I'm surprised she didn't want all this money. Maybe I should move this out front so she can take care of it. Less walking around for her when she finally gets around. Oh, eat. There we go. What else needs sold? Oh. There we go. Clean this place up. I really like the scrubbing sound when you have the rag. I like the brush too, but the rag on like this kind of texture is just mwah, good sound. Oh. There we go. You know what horror game slaps? The Evil Within. I love that game. I can't play the first one anymore because I had the first one on console. But I know they're on Steam. I don't know. I just both the first one and the second one tickled my fancy in different ways. I'm really sad that the developers got shut down before they could make a third one, because I feel like if they took the best from the first game and the second game and made a third game, it would have been like so good. I don't even know if they planned for a third one. It's just, I don't know, it feels a little natural to finish up a series as a trilogy, you know. What's it even called if there's only 2 of them? Like a duology? Plus, there was a little bit of stuff that wasn't, like, answered, you know? And I like answers. Let's clear this out to some other box. I will take this out front for her. Let's move this box in hindsight. Let's just move that there. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, back to this. Ugh, why can I not? I can't manage a simple scroll wheel today. I don't know. It's the lack of food, I tells ya. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Alright. There's still more stains. Oh. There we go. Is this room okay? Okay. I am still... Oh, she mentioned a basement. It must be outside? Oh yeah, there was stairs leading down. That's so strange. Was it one of these houses where it was like supposed to be split in half? This is a basement I wouldn't go in the dead of night. It's so scary. Looks like the kind of place that have a lot of spiders. No bueno. Alright, there's another room done. Oh boy. I don't like rooms without windows. Like, I feel a little, I don't want to say claustrophobic, but I think it's like similar to that feeling, you know? Like, almost like I could be trapped really easily. Like, what if I need to get out, but the doorway is blocked, you know? I get it, that feeling really bad in elevators, because I don't particularly like the feeling of it moving, and then there's no windows and it's small. It's like the worst of all worlds, elevators. I genuinely take the stairs as much as I can. Unless it is greater than 3 stories, I will probably take the stairs. Thank you. Alright. That's most likely everything. Certainly looks like it. Alright. Another job well done. Oh, did you see that selfie there? Ah, nice. You just see everything disappear. Now that we got a new technology, we'll have to go through our good old little home base and look for vacuumables. Whoa, it looks so different with no furniture. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. I would never find the time to clean it that well. I almost missed the basement, but otherwise it was a breeze. Though now I'm craving coffee. Ha! Hope you'll come by my new shop. Your first order's on me. Noise. You know, since it's actually Thursday today, I can drink coffee as late as I want. Because it doesn't matter if I wake, what time I wake up tomorrow. I mean, hopefully I'll wake up early enough to, hopefully I'll wake up early enough to go to the shelter to play with some doggos. And then we gotta do boring stuff like go grocery shopping, but it's fine. Plan on getting together with some friends to play some board games. Not D&D this time. Another reason why we're delaying a whole lot is I kind of want everyone to be together because we're getting towards like the end of my like quote-unquote horror one-shot many months later. I can't help it. I can't help it. I get an idea of like a little campaign that I want to do, and the scale grows much bigger than anticipated. So like, you know, I was like taking requests like, hey, what do you guys want in like a horror campaign? And somebody was like, I want like a Dracula or that kind of thing, like a big baddie basically. And I was like, okay. And somebody's like, I want Eldritch Horror. And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And then somebody else was like, I want trains. And I was like, okay, sure. I could put a train in there. And so I was like, oh, let's make like, you have to get a train from one destination to the other. The other destination has a big baddie in it. And, yeah. But then I wanted there to be stops along the way, so I made cities. And then when I was making the boss encounter, I thought it'd be interesting if the boss's power was based off of how many side quests the characters had did in the cities going up to the destination. So I did more work and put mini bosses and stuff for them to fight if they wanted in each city. And then I was like, oh, but you know, what's this? Huh? Oh, I have mail. How are your adventures going? Hi, sweetie. Having fun on your travels? You should really write us more often. Your dad and I are very curious about what you're up to. Me, for example, I decided to make some changes to the house, but don't worry, your room is exactly the same as the day you left, minus some food I found under your bed. And there are some changes in our town too. Remember this big abandoned house on the beach you loved as a child? It's going to be a community center now, so you weren't right when you said everything always stays the same here. Anyway, let us know how you're doing soon. Love you, Mom. Hi, sweetie. Guess what? Your dad and I are moving to Moonrise Bay, and you can blame yourself for that. We got a bit jealous of you and your travels. But don't worry, you still have a place to come back to. We're leaving the family home to you. Take good care of it. Hugs and kisses, Mom. You're on fire! Hi, June told me you did wonders in her house. And that gave me an idea. You should put yourself out there as a local handy woman. I even advertised your services on local Craigslist. No need to thank me. Take care, Tom. We're so proud of you. Congratulations on launching your career. Tom told us everything. It's so good that you two are friends again. Otherwise, we would have no idea what's going on with you. Oh, and if you're planning to visit us, don't come to Moonrise Bay. I love our beach house, but I couldn't get used to the noise and lights of the city. So we're moving to Cozy Village. I've heard it's a peaceful and lovely place to stay in. Love you very much, Mom. Thanks, Digital Mom. Hello, friend. I run a small bookshop by the beach. My girlfriend is a barista, and we would love to make space for her coffee shop business here. She says that you may be up for the job. Can you help us set it up? We've done a few things already, but there's still new furniture to buy and a wall to paint. I really hope her customers won't be spilling drinks over the books. Have a nice day. Jane. What? Watara? Oh, dear. I apologize. Alright. I don't even know what language that was based in. Where are there's the trash can. Yeah! There we go. Floating boxes. guess the rest of this is sellable. Mm-hmm. Oh. There we go. Let's buy some stuff. Well, I mean, what's the color scheme? Should I match it with what's there? Like the light beach and blue? Oh. I mean, it looks like it's styled for me. Little rocker. I'll put that here. And a little playhouse we'll put here, I guess. And 3 tables. Let's put one here. Go put one. Ooh, here? I should do like a seesaw pattern, shouldn't I? Let's have one lined up with the little umbrella. And then this is what? Like 5 dots? So like here-ish, that's about equal distance. We could spread this out a bit more. Maybe have this like diagonal instead. Put a rocker here. Yeah, because that way they can interact with these side windows. Well, they could have done that before. Huh. Decisions are difficult. I liked it better in the diagonal, alright? Fight me. So, 6 chairs, 3 tables, that's 2 each. Let's do... We'll do this setup for this one. I want these to be mirrored though. I don't like how these chairs don't match. Like the wood. Listen, listen. Okay, I know. I just hate it. I hate it. Okay, listen. What wood is this? Driftwood? Sure. Alright, you can have your flower designs, but make it like blue. Like a light blue. Yeah, that's better. Why does that wood still not match? Oh, because that's not driftwood. What wood is it? Fuck. Oh, is it oak? Okay. Well, let's sell these again. Take 2. Oak. Seat. Indigo. 4. Place these chairs down again. I wonder why they're worried about people spilling coffee on the books. You can just have them, like, pay you if they damage goods, surely. I mean, maybe they can't technically if it's like a library, but... No, it's a bookshop. They could totally... Like, pay for that. You little vandal. Beautiful. Buy 2 tables. I can't help but notice this chair is different than the ones down there. So were they actually decorated to match? Maybe we should have them right by the window. And... maybe something like this will work. Alright, chairs. At least they match the legs of the chairs this time, I suppose. I'll let these ones pass. These ones get a slide. What in the spiffing Brit have I done? This is neither perfectly balanced nor as things should be. Where's a Canadian speedrunner when I need to? Somebody help! Help! Okay. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, that looks quaint. Alright, let's go inside. Flip lights on. Nothing here. Sorry, fish, didn't see you up there. One more thing still needs sold. Oh. There we go. Trash. Trash. Clean. It must be pristine. Especially now that they're serving stuff you ingest now. Look at all these footprints. Oh, they spilt paint. I got a flipper skill point. I need to finish cleaning that or I'm never gonna see it again. You can sleep in beds. Technology. Let's vacuum. Perfect. So, how are we gonna make this work exactly? Let's put this beautifully decorated table, like, here. I can put these on shelves right here. So now we have some space to work with. Oh. I don't know. That's a box to unpack? Where? Oh, okay. That is a whole ass armchair they want me to place somewhere. Oh. It feels like that fits there really well. And 2 of these tables. Ooh. Space might be an issue. Alright, we'll place that here. We'll place this one here. I feel like we need to figure out a way to... use this space better. Shit. What do I do here? What do I do here? Let's just place you there. Okay, okay, hear me out. What if we have like a table here, right flush against that window? And then we can have one lined up with it more over here. Kinda ish lined up with that book. Table thing. And we can put this in the middle. Oh, okay. Eh? I'm not sure if I like that. It's just not a lot of space. Maybe we can... And then... have these just kind of in the center of the room? I can hear a cat meowing in the other... in like a room adjacent. Yeah? Who's meowing? It's a Salem. Hi, Polio. Hi, Miku. Yes, you're a good girl. I still don't like it. I just don't like it. This is difficult. This is really difficult. Oof. Hi, Miku. Yes, you're a good dog. I love you lots. I kind of like it there. Maybe I can have this, instead of this out in front, have it like right next to the chair. I mean, that feels really silly, but you know, I don't really have any other better ideas. It's just so small. I like that there. I like that right there. This is like a little ordering carpet. Okay. So we'll figure that out later, I suppose. What? Oh, so it is going to be like a little sitting area. Oh, shite. Ooh, why is your paws wet? Were you playing in the... Were you playing in the water dish again, Pollo? The fluffiest of fluffy boys. Hold on. Let's... Oops. Apparently there's numerical shortcuts. Salem stepped on my keyboard just now. These like little windowsills too are making it a little more difficult than I think it needs to be. And I guess we can have this ottoman just like over here. Like a little stool or something, I don't know. Is that what ottomans are for? Are they just little, like, comfortable stools? Alright, let's put that here. Here. Oh, it's gonna be cramped. Oh, it's gonna be hella cramped. Let's try moving this chair over. Yeah? And then really have this as close to like the little ordering carpet as possible. I mean, it's an absolute maze, but I fit all the furniture they wanted in here. I don't know what else to say. Kinda looks like they're already serving coffee, unless they did all this stuff on their own already. More cups. Rip that piece of paper. There we go. Coming back. I didn't know there was a quick save button. Right, there you go, buddy. Why don't you sit still, okay? Can you sit still for Mama? You're such a fluffy boy. Hi, me too. She's so jealous. She's my dog through and through. She, really bonded to me exceedingly quick when we brought her home. Like, Elvis kind of took his time trying to figure out who his favorite person was, and Miku's just like, nah, I want that one. Come for a cup and a good book. This sounds like a lovely time. Nothing goes together with books quite like coffee, in my humble opinion. What's your guys' favorite way to drink coffee? I just brew mine. And by I mean my husband brews it. Because he's very good at brewing it. He's better at brewing it than I do. I don't know what he does. He told me exactly how he does it, but I can't replicate whatever he does. But we have a French press, so we just put coffee grounds in it, hot water, and let it stew for a hot minute. And if we're going out for coffee, like we're getting coffee somewhere, I usually get a mocha if I can. If they have almond milk available. Because I cannot drink much lactose. I can have it a little bit, like, make it make sense. I can have whipped cream, I can have most cheeses if it's firm, and if it's soft, I just need to get, like, part skimmed. And I can have butter, but anything more than that, and I get, like, a tummy ache. I get really bloated. Like a whale. Up and down, paint the wall. Oh, it went real fast there. It's fine. Oh, that, I promise I've tried to do this very satisfyingly. I'm just, sometimes it wants to go very fast. Last part of the wall. Can you even paint over drywall that's damaged like that? Don't you have to repair it first? I don't know. Maybe you can. To be fair, my experience with drywall breaking was catastrophic in nature, so you know. Maybe. That's better. It seems like there's something to do out here. Hello? Why is there horror violins? Oh, I think it was just transitioning music in a weird way for a minute. No, that sounds like horror violence. The raccoons were coming to get me. Happened right when I stepped outside, too. Oh my god. We almost didn't make it. So I am... Colored me confused. Oh, there's an upstairs, isn't there? Close that door. We can't let the raccoons get us. Oh yeah, there's the stairs. Oh boy. Is that like a heat thingy? Like a room furnace? Oh no, a radiator's a room furnace. What is that? Is it a kind of fireplace? Yes. I've never seen a built-in radiator before. I've seen radiators that like plug into a wall. But central heating is pretty big around here. I mean, when it gets so miserably cold and then miserably hot in the summer, you kind of need both heat and AC. I mean, you can kind of survive without the AC, but like sometimes it gets so hot that like you're not supposed to go outside for very long. Oh, that's a lot of stuff that needs bought. The lag! Okay, I think it's better. I think it fixed itself. Okay, this is a children's table. We don't want the children's table near a fireplace. Oh, that's an ottoman. Is it just a stool? Is it just a fancy stool? Maybe this isn't like actually a child's table. You can put it like here. Oh shit. I need an adult. I feel like a child. Methinks a plant wouldn't actually like to be here, but this is a video game. We can get away with it, right? Sure. I'd love to know how this room was intended to be put together. Another candle. A third candle. A fourth, tinier candle. There we go. Another room down, last one to go. Oh, they live here. That's not even. That's not even either. Oh my goodness. How am I getting this so wrong? Okay, but that's totally right. We need precision. A little bit to the left. A little to the left. What is happening right now? I swear I'm moving a little to the left. Okay, there we go. I think the ottoman was in the way. That's what this is, right? Holy shit, I really don't know. Just a pack of box. Shit. Where do I put this? We'll put it here. Little dear friend. The whale friend can definitely go here. He fits there really well. Aw, they get their own cup. It's beautiful. What are you reading? Romeo and Juliet. I hope that's not foreshadowing. No. Now I just need to turn on all the lights, light all the candles. You know how it is. The pictures must look good. Alright, I think that's everything. Another satisfied client, another job well done. Another house safe from the raccoons. I mean, I did my best. I was struggling with, spatial awareness. Maybe I should have put, like, some of the pots and stuff away. That's a really pretty photo. It's nice and warm and lovely. Finished! Does anyone else get anxious when you see, like, the texting dots for a while and you're like, oh Jesus, what's going on? Thank you. I was a little worried about the changes, but everything looks lovely now. It was a pleasure. I mean, your bookshop already was very nice. Thank you. Emma says she still owes you a coffee, so you should visit us once we're officially opened. Oh. Is it set to Imperial? I mean, yeah, that's what I use. America uses Imperial, right? I can learn how to assemble furniture. Well... The damn raccoon stole my fireplace! Curse you, raccoons! Buddy, there's no actual raccoons. I lied. It's gotta be calm now, alright? Let's assemble a picture frame. You sold your laptop, but don't worry. Okay. I don't think I actually sold my laptop. Let's see here. Alright. Oh, there's a box. Elvis, my boy. I promise you, there's no raccoons. Okay. I was almost not perfect there. Holy shit, we did it. We drilled a nail in, or we put a nail in a wall. Yeah! So, funny story, kind of. The first time I was playing this, I was doing all the assembly stuff, right? And I had gotten like a little mini vacuum cleaner for Christmas. Well, technically my husband did. To help clean out his car, because lugging out a full-size vacuum to the garage was terrible. And so, like, super useful gift, not gonna lie. Big brain on their part. I use it more than my husband does, because I don't like lugging around a full-size vacuum cleaner, period. But it needed assembled, like specifically the wheels, and I recognized one of the pieces from this game, and I'm like, oh, I know exactly how to put that together now. So the game did kind of teach me how to assemble things, like, a little bit. That was close. Step B. Screws. I feel like this would be harder to do with the lamp on, or the shade on, though this is screwing the shade in place. I didn't realize they were screwed in. I thought they just kind of hung out. Woo! Money. I wish there was music playing while we did it. Is it to, like, help make sure you aren't cheating? Like the speedrun part? I don't know. Yours truly is very bad at figuring out how to put batteries into something. If it isn't labeled, I'm going to have to just guess and hope I guess right. There we go. And now, do we just put the clock on the wall? And... oh, set the time. Oh, what the... okay. I think it's quicker to go backwards. I was expecting one hand, or one gear, to move the minute and the other to move the hour. So when it started reversing, I was a little confused. But there we go, under a minute. Gotta go fast. Gotta get them discounts. Oh, we've got even more. I have a candelabra. It's, it was on sale because it's a little bent, but it still holds candles. I used the tall, skinny candles of a candelabra for wax seals because I can get like the little cup that holds the wax that you need to melt. Right up to the flame instead of having to hold it over a jar and wait for the heat to trickle up. I can just put the fire right there, you know. You gotta be careful not to get the wax too hot or it will burn. Also, you need to make sure that your actual, like, the metal stamp is cool enough or it'll get stuck. And that's no good. Look at this little thing. What am I assembling again? I don't remember. At this point, I'm just following directions. Power tools scare me. I don't like, using them. I always feel like I'm going to lose control or something. One time I accidentally set a vacuum cleaner on fire. It wasn't my fault, apparently. It was just old. And I think, like, a belt got worn down or something and it caught fire while I was using it. But literally, it was my first time ever using a vacuum cleaner and it sat on fire. It took me quite a deep bit of courage to use one again. Because they were already really loud, you know what I mean? For when you're little and like you're a child, they're like really loud. I can understand why dogs don't like them. And then I finally, you know, I faced my fear and I'm like, Ma, let me vacuum the floor. And then it caught fire. Hey, look, they returned my fireplace. Oh my goodness, a table. Let's build a table. Maybe I should be spacing these out, like doing a mission and then doing one of these. We'll do that after this. Last assembly, then we'll go back to doing missions. Sorry, I saw it was like going into the hole and I'm like, wait a minute, what? It didn't feel right for some reason. Neat corner bracket. Oh, too long. Just these short ones. I'm about to have a Thor walk across the screen. Thanks, buddy. I wonder what's gotten into him. He's been unusually active as of late. Just kind of walking around. Hi, Miku. Very jealous dog. it's ironic because every time I try to put on a chill video, the pets are like the opposite of chill. I feel like when I'm playing Monster Hunter or something, they're like, oh yeah, you know, this is fine. Just vibe, no problem. But then it's like, okay, it's time to relax, take it easy, build some tables, and they're like, it is time to knock everything off the desk. It's time to pace and bark and mess up my pile of pretty paper. It's like scrapbook paper, but instead of using it for scrapbooking, I use it for card making. Being an artist is really sad because everyone always tells you that, like, you should, you know, go professional, but then when you go professional, nobody's actually willing to buy anything. Like, everyone always said that I make really pretty cards, and so I, you know, made a bunch of Christmas cards and took them to, like, a holiday craft show. And promptly sold $0 worth. Ah, bad times. Had my dreams crushed for the second time. Look, we got a perk. Trendsetter. You can copy styles. That looks very useful. Oh, we can do one on the coast. Oh, we just did one on the coast, did we not? I don't remember. We'll do another one. Hey, I was trying to rearrange my living room when I found a pretty damaged wall. Since I already need a specialist to fix it, I want to make other changes as well. I heard you might be up for the job. I'm guessing the wall caught moisture from the bathroom, so I'd need some extra tiles there. Also, please swap the bathtub for a shower when you're at it. As for the rest of the living room, I want to replace some furniture so it's easier to rearrange them when I do my yoga inside, or if I want to invite someone over. And please cover the red wall in my bedroom. It disturbs my inner peace. Namaste, Mark Pessini? I'm so sorry. Oh, what a lovely place. Time to turn on all of the lights. Flipping jetic. Flipping etc.? Flipping get. I don't know. More for less. High style, low budget. Decor tips to spice up the look of your home. Designer's challenge. Living rooms for under $1,500. 42 classy must-have accessories. A quiet comfort. Miko. Well, I guess let's get started. Sell stuff that isn't needed anymore. There's that. Eesh. Water damage is no fun. I'd probably have a bass guitar still if my old bedroom didn't flood and warp the heck out of my guitar. I miss playing it so much. Sometimes I still get really sad if when I listen to Muse songs, because I'm like, oh man, I want to play that. I want to learn to play that. Oh, especially since the last album they released, The Will of the People, such a banger. It became my favorite album of theirs. Before, it was kind of tied between The Second Law and Drones, depending on, you know, what I was feeling at any given time. Nice. Let's paint some walls. the proper faded lemon color that it was always meant to be. Alright, I can do this. I can make a aesthetic up and down paint shot. Well, I ran out of paint, sorry. It was going really well there for a minute though, yeah? I'm ready for the weekend. I've been so busy this week. With the Charizard and this and everything. I feel like this weekend's going to be extra nice. Oh, this probably goes here now. Here we go. There's some chairs. Oh, I have precise placement on. Just gonna turn it snap to grid so I don't have to take as long trying to line everything up. There we go. What else? A cabinet. Oh. Guess we'll put that there. And a sideboard. Ooh. Yeah, no, because that's way too wide, I think. Yeah, it clips into the door a bit, so I guess, yeah, we'll just go over here. A shelf. How on earth? I mean, yeah, I guess it goes over here, but like... Sure. Everything's sold. I'm just going to make the place look a little cleaner. There. Anyone got some home workout stuff that you like to do? This is going to sound very silly, but I mean, I've probably mentioned I really love rhythm games, at least at some point, because yeah, I do. I play them every day. Well, because of that, I got wind of something called Fitness Boxer. But the thing is that I was originally not going to get it because I didn't want to feel silly, you know, punching the air for no reason. Okay. Okay. Make a little border out of this stickle stuff and then put the geometric on the inside. But yeah, I wasn't going to buy it because I was going to feel silly. When I was watching this YouTuber that like gives news updates, his name's Omni, and he said he was interested in it, and because I think he's cool. If he didn't think it was silly, then I don't think that it's silly. And so I tried it and I ended up really liking it. So I do fitness boxing every other day. And in between that, I'll either do strength training, like with dumbbells, or I will do yoga. It just depends on how sore I am, you know? And I'm getting noticeably stronger. I don't really look any different, but before I struggled to lift 20 pounds, now I can carry 40 pounds pretty easily. I'm surprised I don't look any different considering how much more strong I am. Plus, like, the only area that I really keep any fat is my tummy. And so everywhere else, I'm kind of just like like skin and bone. Oh yeah, they don't want the bath anymore. I've also missed cleaning somewhere? Oh. Must have been like 99% done. Oh, this will be pretty. I love this tile. Something that's really fun about owning a home is slowly like turning it into like your taste, you know what I'm saying? I hope everyone can get the option, but I know it's really hard to buy houses in other parts of the world. Heck, it's gotten more difficult to buy houses here. And I don't live somewhere that's like really populated or anything. I don't know, it makes me sad. 'Cause I feel like everyone should get a home. I don't really like the idea of renting, 'cause then you can't turn that into the house that you want, you know? Plus, I've heard horror stories of landlords. I hope the world gets better. For everyone. Right, Salem? Oh, you are such a soft boy. Miku's rolling around. Come here, phone. What time is it? 11:40. Well, I'm finished. Thanks, I like it. It feels very peaceful now, especially knowing my walls are safe from moisture. Gotta admit, I really dislike the word moisture. Maybe I should meditate on that. Sounds good. Good luck. I think whether or not somebody likes or dislikes the word moist strongly depends on what they have associated it with. So like, for example, whenever I think of the word moist, I think of cake. And so I'm not disgusted by moist, but if you think of it and you think like, I don't know, like a sponge or a basement or something, I can see where it would gross you out. Sorry for saying it so much. I know it genuinely upsets some people. I think it's interesting. Oh, here's where they keep it. What's a nice looking wood here? I mean, that ebony is pretty. But I kind of want wood that would, like, come from here. Like walnut. I think walnut grows here. Yeah, let's do walnut. Cut pattern. Straight lines. Cut pattern size. Big. Rotation. Up and down. Oh, it's gonna need a little bit bigger than that. Really big. There we go. Spend the last little bit decorating our home base, eh? What do you got there? Elvis, what do you got? He's rolling around on the couch and Miku is begging for lovies. Here, Miku, come this way. Come this way, I'll give you some lovies. Yeah, it's a good girl. You guys are silly dogs, you know that? Yeah, I like the cooler wood. I'm not sure if I'll keep the wood going all the way down like this, because I really don't know what I want to do with the trim. I just thought this was a nice place to start, I suppose. Something I want to do is I want to go on like a treasure hunt and look for all of the sticky notes in the house, and then like probably on this wall, like hang them up, like a little picture. Just think that would be quite cute, especially since our digital parents left all the sticky notes around. Okay. Can move some of this stuff back if it's possible. No. Alright, well, we'll just leave it in the middle of the room for now. We'll deal with it later. Yeah, because we can always change it, depending on how we want to do that baseboard. That fucking refrigerator is loud as fuck. That needs replaced. No. 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 Okay. Many guesses later. I wish we could make a corner piece. That would be cute. For now, I think I'll just make the horizontal be the quote-unquote corner. Putting something on the— oh, well, there's already a light in the ceiling, I suppose. I was gonna say, like, a little, like, ceiling lamp or ceiling decoration in the center of that square would be really cute. Well, I think I kind of want the channel colors to be black, purple, and yellow. So I definitely think that should be the color scheme of our little hideouts. Our little home base here. You guys have any trim? Yes, you do. It amazes me how long certain appliances last compared to others. Like, I feel like microwaves don't last very long anymore, but refrigerators still last a long time. I wonder if it's just like the components, you know? There we go. Alright, I'm gonna put this away, like over here, so I can copy it later if I need to. Got some more time. Let's do the other baseboard. So reset the rotation. Now you can go this way. I'm gonna make this one the long one, just for this one time. I just thought it would look better that way. Maybe this one too. I don't think there was a win in that regard either way. Just really need those corner pieces, I suppose. Wow, a surface perk point. Let's go investigate. Oh, painting. Carry more tiles. Got it. Out of surface finish. Just restock. those tiny little lights. So much nicer than tiling in the first game. Such an improvement in my opinion. Alright. Got all the trim work on the top done. Now what do we want to do for the bottom? I think I'm going to go in with like this horizontally. And then maybe we paint below it black. I think that would look cute. Oh, we're gonna have to move that furniture to get the tile work down there. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I probably didn't do this room. Because it's so tiny, I'm just gonna count it as part of the little living room kitchen area. There we go. When I redo these windows, I might get rid of that little wooden sill and just make them windows, because this area is nice but really cramped, and I'd rather put shelves on this wall. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, fireplace, though. I'm glad you are back. Oh, remember to water the plants. Somebody did not, remember that. It's either that or it took 10 bajillion years to move in. I don't know. Tiny radiators. Having a house with radiators when you have children must be really scary. Do you just teach them not to touch it? Like, what if they're too young to understand a warning like that? Can you babyfy radiators? Do you just go without heat in a room? I'd be so nervous. One time, we were having people over to play D&D, before the drywall fell. And, their babysitter canceled last minute, so they're like, hey, can I bring, our kid? And I was like, yeah, of course. And I kid you not, I was spent the next few hours just like, oh, the pizza fell out. Well, we'll just pretend that I ate that. Hi, future self, because no one else cleans here. Damn. What was that for? My cat just hit me. Hit me right on the arm. Now, how come I can't put the... Oh, is it the sticky note? Sure was. Alright. My nose is suddenly so itchy. It's like I, got a cat hair up my nose. Gee, I wonder how that happened, huh, Salem? I have not had any, like, space to myself today. I've always had a kitty to snuggle with. It's been so nice. I feel very loved. So incredibly lucky to have this wonderful family. My husband and I got a lot of pets because... Well, to be frank, I don't think I should breed. There's so much wrong with me that makes it hard for me to be okay on a daily basis. That's, like, has a good chance of being passed on genetically. And so I don't want to breed. And on the same note, I doubt an adoption agency would really, especially look at my mental health and be like, oh yeah, that'll make a good mother. So, like, I don't know. We decided to have pets instead because having pets is a lot easier than taking care of a child. Especially cats. They do most of the work themselves there. But at least I still have something to take care of, you know? Fertility can be a very finicky thing for people. And it does make me sad knowing that I probably won't ever have any. Also, I'm not even sure if I could, because my reproductive system is an absolute nightmare. I'm also so small, and like, pregnancy complications run in the family. Like, my mom almost miscarried me twice, and I sent her to the hospital 3 times. My grandmother was able to have 2 children before they said the next one would kill you. My aunt 3, and my mom could only have 1. And I'm about the same size as my mom. And like, obviously I have half of her genetic code, so I might also have similar problems. So like, even putting aside all of the I don't want to spread any of the miserable things I put up with, even putting that aside, I think it might be risky to even try it just on its own. It's just a little difficult because I feel like a lot of people kind of expect that, like that's the normal thing you do after you get married eventually, is you have a little one. And it is something I've always wanted to do, you know? Like, I loved genetics as a kid. I still think it's fascinating, like heredity and stuff. And so I was always like, oh, I can't wait to see, you know, how my husband and I's genetic codes are gonna combine and create unique little humans, but it's okay. You gotta adapt to the hands that you're dealt with, you know? But yeah, I suspect there's something wrong with me, like, hormone-wise, because things do not happen normally. There's too much pain involved in normal monthly cycles and mood swings and nausea and appetite loss and stuff like that. Like, I basically don't eat for a week when I'm on my period because I feel that miserable. And I've tried so many different forms of birth control and it's not helped, you know? I still get my period and it still makes me sick. Like low-grade fever sick, and I don't even know how that's possible. What would cause immune reaction? And maybe that's normal. See, here's the thing. I feel like that stuff is not taught well enough because I went too long suffering because I thought what I was dealing with was quote-unquote normal. But no, there's like, I'm sure, you know, especially if you're a whammy, you might have heard of like PMS, which is basically like before you get your, the symptoms you get before your period. There's like a uber worse form of it. And I have that. And then while I'm actually on my period, I'm still sick. I don't know if PMS can carry over, like, the week you're actually shedding, because I know that stuff happens like the week you ovulate, But I also get a lot of cysts on my ovaries, and not like just itty bitty cysts, but like one time it measured like 10 centimeters. That was really uncomfortable having a 10 centimeter little cyst on an organ that can't even be that big, you know? I can't imagine ovaries are that big. So, yeah. I'll leave it be. I know it's probably not the most happy thing to talk about in Tranquil Thursday, but like, I don't know. I'm in a sharing mood. Sharing is caring, right? No, it's just one of my goals, I guess, is to help raise awareness for certain things. Kind of tell my story, and hopefully it'll reach somebody who needs it. Cause like, there's probably more girls out there who thought that who was like me, you know, as a teenager, just thinking like, oh, my period is normal. No, honey, if you're canceling plans because your period makes you that miserable, you shouldn't feel that way. You should go to the doctor. Get some help. I wish I'd done that sooner. Like, to tell you how bad it was, like, I would literally cancel plans. It's like, oh, can't go to D&D this Sunday because I'm going to be wishing for self-deleting, so I'm just gonna stay home and not ruin the mood, you know? And I'd be in so much pain during class, people would be concerned because I'd be hunched over in so much pain. To tell you how much pain it puts me in, I have to take 500 milligrams of ibuprofen, and it doesn't make all the pain go away. And that's a lot. That's more than what my husband takes if he needs to take pain reliever, and it doesn't make it all go away. Like, it's bad. Like, girlies, if you're out there, that's not normal either. And I've also heard, to some extent, that that's kind of a normal thing for girlies who might be getting, like, we'll call them quote-unquote period problems, is that, oh, well, pain is, like, a normal part of the cycle. But, like, there can be too much pain. You can bleed too much. And it's not talked about enough, quite frankly. Alright. It's probably enough of working on the house for now, because we're nearing midnight after my little monologue. So let's do one more assembly, one more speed run of a ceiling lamp, and then I will head out, because it looks like Siren in particular is going to eat me if I do not feed him soon. Yeah, I see you over there. You little menace. It's funny because, you know how tabbies, they're known for having, like, the little M on their forehead. He has, quite possibly, one of the most perfect M's I've ever seen. And it just makes me realize even more that Menace is a really good middle name for the little man. Nope. Oh, it's this. There we go. I don't even know what that is. Huh? Okay. Yeah. His sister Muse also has a really perfect M. So at least she's got a Muse name, or an M name. And yes, I did name one of my kittens after my favorite band. But I spell it differently. It's spelled M-E-W-S-E, Muse. Like a kitty sound. I know, I'm very creative. We had 6 kittens to name, alright, it was hard. I was originally going to give them all like quote unquote matching names. You know what I'm saying? Like, Thor and Freya were Norse gods. And since Ojo, I'm not saying it right technically because I was, Ojo's name came from my first ever shiny Pokemon I got. Because the first ever Pokemon game I ever played was Scarlet Violet. And my first ever shiny that I caught was a shiny Meowth. And I was looking for an extra special name, and since Pokemon's from Japan, I was like, oh, why don't I look up a Japanese name? And so I looked up Queen at one point, and I think that's Shinjo. But then Princess was Ojo, or something like that. I'm so sorry. But I like Dojo. When you say it kind of like with an English way of speaking, it sounds good. And so originally I was going to give all of her kitten names like Japanese names that I could say. But we ended up just, because Jellybean got his name because he had so many toes. That boy has 26 toe beans on him. So, like, that's more than what we got. Because he's got 12 on his front paws and 5 on his back. So that's 24, I think. Yeah, math is hard. So we called him Jellybean for his impressive jellybean, I guess, harvest. And since he didn't have a Japanese name, we were like, fine, whatever. We'll just name him whatever. But I will continue this story later. I could talk for a lot about how we got to the names for all the kittens, but I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good day. I hope I see you again next time. Bye.